there's 900 plus participants in wheat research. I think this is the largest, this is the global community in wheat research, and I'm very impressed with the collective knowledge we have here in this Congress. For me, the biggest takeaway message is, of course, coming from the lab, which does support the member states of FAO and IAEA in mutation breeding and deploying nuclear, isotopic, and associated biotechnologies for food and agriculture. This is a mecca, I would say, for wheat research, and I know how mutations are important for wheat in terms of mutations being the cornerstone for not only wheat but food crop improvement in general, and wheat is no different. And I do see a lot of talks around how mutant resources in wheat, both in tetraploid wheat and hexaploid wheat, have been utilized for very basic studies to answer some of the most pressing questions that lie ahead of us in wake of this changing climate and the challenges that this warming planet is facing. And so to feed the 9 billion people, considering wheat is one of the most important staples and food security crop, I think mutations play a big role. And moving from random mutagenesis to precision mutagenesis is something that I am particularly interested in. To build the capacity of the member states that we work with in FAO and IE. One of the things that I would like to share with the early researchers and even mid-career researchers in this community is that capacity building is being largely seen as technically driven rather than needs driven. And so I would urge the community, the organizations and the advanced research organizations who are doing wheat research and in assessing the needs, looking at the organizational context, the social context, the political context in the respective member states, and then build the capacity plans for the organization as well as for the countries. And we at FAO IAEA are supporting the member states, and with support from advanced research institutes like universities, CGIAR centers, and other UN organizations are developing custom-made capacity building plans so that we can assess the real needs of the member states in terms of food and agriculture, whether they are related to breeding interventions, or they are soil and water management, or food safety issues. Looking at those needs that are specifically need to be addressed, and then building custom-made programs, not just classroom trainings, but also on-the-job trainings, working on technical projects in terms of fellowships and internships for durations ranging from 3 months to 12 months. And I would urge the early career researchers from your universities, from the developed nations, to also contribute to those initiatives and be the mentors to those fellows and the interns so that we can build this capacity collectively. I would just like to say this is a very well organized conference, and kudos to the entire team who has pulled this off extremely well.